So, we are looking across the front row. It is Marc Marquez in his fifth. Vinales be able to do something from the front row of the grid, and Rossi has already passed his teammate Valentino Rossi, will he mate? Dovizioso in second place, Rossi pushing and shoving for third place, but it looks to me like it's Miller that's made it better, and he's just made a great start from the middle of the second row. Miller giving him a bit of a rub, rubbing his racing, but not this early. So Rossi in a good position, but almost getting touched by Jack Miller. But here comes Valentino Rossi, a winner here, of course. Going down into turn one. This is going to be a cracking race. You can see that already. How feisty is Rossi on that open?
I mean, it wasn't even difficult with Dobby then, was it?
Race on the opening. Here's a man that knows how to pass. Jack Miller sticks it up the inside of Valentino Rossi and pulls it down to the 140 mile an hour.
It certainly is, and exactly what's happening then. And he's about to get Nakagami'd.
It's really
round the outside.
Racing. Do not leave that gap. Do not show any weakness, otherwise everyone's going to take advantage of it. It's been on this Yamaha.
We said Marc Marquez had
39-0. He's still underneath his own lap record around this track, 39 on his own. Mind you, we've seen it at this racetrack before. Someone way out in front, and
Marquez and Rossi, wasn't it? That's from about 3 years ago. I can't remember who was leading.
Well, I think Cal Crutchlow. Ride-through penalty. Cal Crutchlow's got a ride-through. Just come up on the monitor. I saw a big fat digit come across.
He's a jump start, yeah, I can see that. You see, personally, I'd prefer prime.
That ride-through penalty, does that mean a ride through the penalty lane, though? Because they're not using the penalty lane. Not a big enough penalty in their case. Which, here comes Rossi. That's a good. Cal Crutchlow knows he's got a ride through. He's got, what, 3 laps to take it within, I think.
There is the chance of that.
Marquez out front. A bit on the outside of you, they're coming with you. Turn one, Marquez, Dovizioso, Vinales is in the 10th place with Rins.
Really tight. Bear in mind, we've got super slow-mo, so you can really analyse
it as well. You're not allowed to move, are you? That's the problem as well. So what was the slow, isn't it?
Livid.
Yeah, look, we cut away from the lights.
You go when the red light. And that's the problem with this. Once you've done your ride through, what can you do?
In mid-run to add to that, but that did not. So Marquez, once he
that soft rear on most of the weekend.
Yeah, Piero Taramasso, the Michelin shot man. Look at this, Valentino to be your championship leader. He carries on like
in 18th place, some 12.3 seconds down.
This place has never worked for Jorge
Lorenzo.
See just how hard the doctor's pushing. He's gone that far forward into turn 5. Lost a lot.
No, I'm looking at him clearly this weekend.
Here we go, squeeze. Jack Miller on the outside.
Danilo Petrucci up the... he started an FP1, he crashed quite early, and he sort of never really gained any momentum this weekend, did he, Keith?
No,
the inside, has he gone wide? He sort of never really gained any momentum this weekend, did he, Keith?
No, he ended up qualifying on the 4th row in 10th place, and our 3rd gear corner, dropping down the hill towards the final sector of turns 12.
You can see that so clearly then.
So Rossi hits the front again, and Morbidelli growing his stature. If it wasn't for Marc Marquez, we'd have quite a Moto Gp race going on here. Look at him, he's already on the back straight. These guys are... There he is, he's finished his stuff on the back straight already. Dobby again, I reckon you were right.
He's in 8th place, currently sat in 4th and looking incredibly comfortable, isn't it? Will be ever so slightly.
Well, even if it's not a less...
He's got Roman Furcado.
Yeah, so he's got all the...
Can you imagine what Furcado rider that sacked him?
Put the soft option rear tyre in. The 46 is on the medium compact. Morbidelli, his teammate. Crutchlow did have, but of course...
7 seconds in the lead. He had 1 minute 40. And at that time, most riders were doing 1 minute 45s.
Well, it was coming to the qualified position of this year. From Qatar. Oh, the Suzuki looked quick.
Wow.
I'll have a bit.
A little bit hot, actually. Nakagami has come alive this weekend, hasn't it?
We were talking about his body language, weren't we? Class. New Zealand pair.
Quite carry the corner speed on the when a Ducati's in front of him, and then he gets out the corner.
And Rins is the next
up.
up.
Shout out for Rins, right? He's got
Rossi, Dovizioso, 2nd and 3rd, steady his man up. There are the tyre combinations that everybody's gone for. And a lot of overlap between soft and the medium and the hard nowadays. And, Michelin are quite happy with it.
The braking areas, it moves around more. Vinales' problem is he can't pass people, so you think that because that's the limit.
It's in the area that you're looking for, and then when it's moving around, you know you can't go any further on it. So
1 minute 40 flat.
Michelin whereas we've had the asymmetric tyre right up until this year. That's one that had a harder, normal symmetric tyre to be fitted to the rear of these bikes. To be honest, I can't see anything wrong with that.
He's now up to 15th place. His lap times are the same.
He's better than we gave it credit for. 7 degrees. This is the cooling of the tyre.
I'm only
just give me a
winding you
smack.
up. I'm only winding you up.
Well, it is a bit of a Terry in his body language, right on the case.
Fastest man on the track right now. What I'm going to tell you now, fastest man on the track is Cal Crutchlow in the 39s.
If it was a jump start, which I have absolutely no doubt within the rules it was, that perhaps it would make him go around the penalty loop, but I think that's more for those kind of infringements that
So they go from the back row, ends up leading into turn 1, and then just the penalty loop.
And they're all focusing on that. Oh yeah, the air deflector, sorry. Sunday today, Tito's gone.
And it's just not forgiving, is it, at all?
That's assuming that Lorenzo didn't shove him off. And all the time, Jack Miller is one side, then the other side.
Well, as you can see, the problem is now exactly. There's been a lot do that this weekend.
A lot of trail breaking into there, right in front of the Marquez stand. There's somebody gone in there.
Yeah, that's Tito's bike. I think he's on fire.
You reckon? Could be. Still Marquez out front, 10.4 now.
Lap time slower, so he's now holding up Morbidelli.
Worse yet.
Yeah, because he's got Quartararo behind him.
Quartararo looking to manage his pinch second place. That'll mean he and Mark in this round. He's doing dead. 1 minute 40.9, Dovizioso just did. Still hit everything except the deck. When he was making his way through, he got, I don't know, 2 penalties.
All the way, what was he? 16.
Well, he was on the... Yeah. Quartararo could catch them. We'll wait and see, but all eyes are on the Suzuki of Rins. Tell you what, we've all got to watch Rins, who is also matching Marquez's time. In fact, he was the fast cross 12.4 last time around, 40.1 compared with the 40.4 of Pedron in the Suzuki. This will be a remarkable ride from him from where he's going. He's trying, because that thing is beginning to...
So how far
he goes, look more like a bit like Zarco. We've actually seen him on screen a few times because he's been performing. Looking from Rins and Bugatti in later stages. That's what it's going to be about. It's going to be a bit of a Petrucci. He's got outside. It's going to be a long way round if he manages to do it.
Is he going to cut to the inside?
It depends on Rossi. What was Dobby's time last time? 40.2. He's up on Marquez. That's hot. He's run that a little wide. That overhead camera shows up every mistake. Well, he's just gone grass tracking, that's why. But did it cut out? Is there a problem on... Yeah, he's got a problem. But at this point in the race, doesn't matter how good the tyres are, they are on the move now.
Completely.
Not before. That won't have gone off at all. He's right with Dovizioso as well. He's gone through. So Rins... Where did
Miller got him on the straight. According to Miller.
According to Miller. So the full factory Ducati is... We won't get a chance. Oh, no.
On the last lap into there.
He's got a hard front
not before.
That won't have gone off at all. He's still sitting there waiting. There goes Rins. Rins has gone through. So
near the straight. Watch this Ducati power now behind you.
Yeah, that's going to upset Rins' momentum. I don't think Rins has got actually. Well, really, Petrucci's on Miller's bike.
According to Miller.
We won't hold up. Marc Marquez, we've seen very little of him. You don't see this in Moto Gp nowadays. Marquez is in a straight line. And 2 fast riders on him. Is he riding absolutely flat out? This confident, guaranteed he's going to try and make a pass, and he'll probably make it out of all of them.
Last lap, he's so popular, Keith. He has to have that special walkway, doesn't he, from where he gets changed to the last night. That's you're upset. Best ever winning margin in the game. Get it right.
Well, 25. There is nothing quite as cool to see the doctor celebrate.